Candidate for Governor Knute Buehler just announced his ambitious plans to end homelessness in Portland if he were elected. Elise Haas just met with Representative Buehler live to tell us details about this plan. Elise?
Well, Jenny, we just got done talking with Representative Buehler, and his goal is to end homelessness by 2023. He says by using compassion and a little tough love. Homelessness is a pervasive problem Portland and the state of Oregon face today.
This has become a humanitarian crisis, a public health crisis, and increasingly a public safety crisis. And I feel strongly that in Oregon, a tent or a sidewalk should never, ever be anyone's home.
Representative Knute Buehler announced his plans to end unsheltered homelessness in the state in the next 5 years.
And we have a 7-point plan to accomplish that. Most importantly, we are going to need leadership from a governor that makes this a priority and makes sure that it happens.
The plan includes community-based Medicaid to address mental health, funding street-level clinics where homeless populations can access it easier. Next, replacing tent camps with 8,000 new temporary emergency and long-term beds to move people off the streets. He says he would use $10 million within the current budget to fund these shelters across the state.
We have a lot of misplaced priorities in our budget, and to me, taking care of the most vulnerable people in our cities and our communities should be a top priority.
Buehler says he will give cities the opportunity to pass legislation next year, allowing local governments to more strictly regulate street and sidewalk activity, ultimately saying if there is a shelter available and the person refuses to accept the assistance, they could face legal consequences.
It truly is not compassionate to have people camping on our streets and sidewalks. That's not compassion. Compassion is having people with a shelter, with the dignity of the opportunity for mental health treatment, for addiction treatment, and the security of a roof over their head.
The plan goes on to offer workplace housing rental assistance, a fast-track 20,000 new housing units to drive down rent, and job training to lead people to economic independence. And I reached out to Governor Kate Brown's office about this issue, and her staff shared some comments saying that Buehler's $10 million plan will cost 10 times that for the 8,000 shelter beds. And in a statement from her office says, instead of empty promises, Oregonians want results. Governor Kate Brown is dedicated to new resources for homelessness prevention, rent assistance, and housing services. And today, 11,000 new affordable housing units are being built across Oregon. 31,000 have a roof over their head because of these interventions. And Governor Brown's office also says she plans investing more than $350 million in multifaceted efforts to end homelessness in Oregon. And so for more details on Brown and Buehler's plans, please visit us at KOIN.com. For now, reporting live in downtown Portland, Elise Haas, KOIN 6 News.
Yeah, definitely a big issue that will be key in this race. Okay, thank you, Elise.